How you doing? Where are you that you're always around when I'm streaming? Are you over in Europe? Or are you in Brazil? Huh, that's frightening. Okay, okay. That's fair. Oh, you're out in Seattle area? Washington? Nice. Let's see how many people we got here. How bad is the echo? Hello. Might just be you, Mike. Mike, I think that might be the robots that are in your ears. Yes, let's star do it. So, someone mentioned, I think it was last night. So first of all, about last night's stream, for those of you who didn't get to catch it. So I said I was going to stop. I didn't. I stayed up a little too late and ended up finishing that league run and managed to salvage 2 more wins. Granted, not against the best decks. One was some kind of Mardu Monarch Tron. For anyone who has followed Pauper for a while, it's done by the same person who did the Crack the Earth Kadotha Rebirth Icar Wellspring deck. Yeah, I played against them and they just could not beat me. Their deck just didn't... They relied too much on cogs and trinkets to get their mana working. The other one was some kind of very weird elves build. And when I say weird, I mean had multiple copies of Taunting Elf. So yeah, I'll be right back. I need to turn the air down a little bit. It's warm here today. But, there we go. Something else that happened last night is that someone said, would I play Jund Lands again? And I was getting a little tired of playing Mardu. Not that I think it's bad, you know. Really, I've only had 2 bad league runs with it. But, yeah. Uptime. I literally just got up. Hey, Iffy. So, someone talked about Jund Lands, and I don't know why, but I decided to try it out again. It is an interesting deck in that you run 27 land. Well, usually 26. I've made a couple small changes from the last time I've played the deck. Namely, I cut Fadia Seer. Let me pull that card up. This card, I cut it. Although it might actually be pretty good since it does turn on the new addition to the deck, which I'll talk about in just a minute. There's some schmutz on my screen. But I made some changes. I cut 3 of those, and what I added was 1 Cradle the Accursed. Figured, you know, if I'm going to play a lands deck, I really should play this land in it. Because why not? You can get it back with Tilling Treefolk, you can get it back with Pulse, Grim Discovery, all that fun stuff. But the thing that really intrigues me about this deck, how do I get MTG Bot in here? Oh, okay. 1 second, I will do that. Type join in their chat. Huh. Thank you. That was easy enough. So what this is basically, even when before, it's a retrace control deck, and you all know retrace. It's the ability on cards like this that say, you may cast this card from your graveyard if you discard a land in addition to paying its mana cost. Key thing there is discard. And so enter Horror of the Broken Lands, where for everything you discard or cycle, you get to get an Unholy Strength temporarily. And this deck has a lot of cards that cycle, and a lot of cards that make you discard, like Retrace and Faithless Looting. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Don't know how good it's going to be. Let's talk a little bit about what's in the deck. So you are trying to clog the ground, or rather forestall anything on the ground. Yeah, there you go. Flame Jab, Chainer's Edict, Strangling Soot, Crypt Rats, Evankar's Justice are all designed to take care of small threats. Edict also works against larger threats, which is really what you're concerned about in this deck. Now, it's possible you want a Terminator too, but I'd rather rely on, Edict right now. We'll see if that's right or wrong. Might be wrong. Of note, there's a whole bunch of stuff that gets land. Crop Rotation is really nice there are 2 utility lands in this deck in addition to, actually 3 now. In addition to Cradle, we have Bojuka Bog and Mortuary Mire. So what's nice is that you can crop rotate for these at instant speed. Works really well. Last but not least, Battlefield Scrounger prevents you from getting decked and also allows you to stack your deck. Mulch is usually a draw 2 or 3. Let's see. Oh, hello everyone. Okay, how do I add as a moderator? Someone tell me. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm still new to this entire Twitch thing. The what thing? You know what? I'll figure it out another time. Sideboard time. Sideboard is largely unchanged from the last time I ran this deck. Lightning Symbol. Let's try this again. You know what? Like I said, we'll do it another time. Sideboard's largely unchanged. You have Ancient Grudge for Tron and Affinity, Gorilla Shaman for Affinity, Caustic Caterpillar for Tron, Affinity, Kuldotha. You have Brindleborn to gain life, Fangrim Marauder for ATOG decks, Last Rites for deck where you want to try and go over the top, Grim Harvest for other long games, Siphon Life when you really need to gain life against decks like Burn, Ghastly Demise for when you really need to kill something, and can't really not run Thorn of the Black Rose anymore. It's probably my favorite card printed this year for Pauper. So, how do we feel? Feeling good? I feel good. Should we get started? Let's make sure I have enough product. I always forget about this. Oh, we have plenty of product right now. No, not Jund. Jundlands. In fact, what's Mini Juzam? Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, Thorn and Spider are pretty good together. I will say that. Um, what are you playing? Are you playing like a blue, black, green, black deck? Well, that's not good. My water bottle's leaking. Okay. I'll check it out later. Speaking of which, how'd you all find Pauper? That's what I want to know. How did everyone here find Pauper? Especially if you have a paper community. You know, I know how Mike found Pauper, but I want to know about the rest of you. Let's join this league. Let's, Junlands 2. Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, so the VODs from last night are not going to go up anytime soon, by the way. Not happy with some of the things I said, and I'm not going to... if I can edit it out, I will. But rather have it be a lesson in, you know, words mattering. So I'm going to try and be a little bit better with what I say on days like today, because last night nothing I said was really horrible, but I felt it was over my line for what was acceptable. Although you all got to hear me laugh like a idiot, which, you know, nice. You all get to enjoy yourselves with that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you might want to delete some of those decks. The more decks you have, the harder it is for Moto to load. Yes, I still call it Moto. Is anyone else? Is anyone going to watch the special deluxe stream tonight? Poppergand is apparently doing a show in a couple hours, about 2.5 hours. They'll be doing a special Saturday program. Crickets. Okay, let's try this again. Works none of the time. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Excuse me. All right, we won the roll. We're going to play. You know what's funny? When you run 27 lands in a deck and you still only draw one in your opening hand. So, that's not much better, but I have to... What don't we want to see right now? Really, I don't want to see anything. This hand is not great. What I'd love to see is a forest, but what I really don't want to see is anything hyper aggressive, like hexproof. Oh, okay. What did I say? Don't want to see hexproof. I am clairvoyant. So, sugar. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Um, yeah, I pass. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Should have kept the other one on top, right? Sure. I don't think I'm going to play anything else this game because I don't want them to know anything about what I'm doing. Like, it literally does not help me at all to play anything out. Because here comes the mask and I just die. So that is irony. Play 27 lands? Don't see any. Oh. So what's funny is Mike can 100% tell you that I'm laughing now, but if it wasn't for being on stream, I would be incredibly salty. Super salty. So yeah, I want to bring in these cards, Last Rites, because it just lets me strip everything out of their hand. Normally I would, like, I want to keep a Flame Jab in case they have things like, you know what I'm trying to say. If they have things like Young Wolf or Cartouche or anything like that. Let's cut a crop rotation. I mean, it's tough enough to win this match, but when you're down a game because of a non-game, that's just even tougher. But maybe I'll get lucky this time. You've... So variance is just not our friend today. Sure. Sure. Worth doesn't work there anymore. Oh. Guten Himmel. Listen. It's just funny because I'm running almost 50% land. Wait, I'm running 27 out of 30, 27 out of 60, so let's do some quick math. I don't know who to blame. Blame Lee. Blame Chris Cox. What's really funny is that both times this has been a land in my hand. Both times. The good news is that if I draw another... there's a chance I'm not totally hosed. It's a small chance, but it's a chance. So I'm basically hoping they don't have Cartouche of Strength here. If they do, it's bad. Made a mistake last turn. I mean, This happens. There really is nothing I could have done about this. It's just kind of absurd that my deck with 27 lands failed to draw the right ones multiple times. But whatever. Have the mask. At least I got over fast, right? The good news is, if I would have cast Mulch, I would have hit 4 cards. Now that's sweet. Yeah, I know Boggles does that sometimes. It doesn't make it any more fun. I'm less upset about Boggles, like running into Boggles, than I am about mulliganing 3 times for a land and not seeing any. I mean, come on, that was fast, though. I might get a full league run in. I recognize this person. They're almost certainly on Affinity. Nope, they're on Elves. Awesome. That is 100% awesome. Oh, what? Oh god, are they on this stupid token deck? No, I don't think Aristocrats runs... They might be on Gond. This isn't... Whatever is going on is very strange. Oh god, not Monomorphos for 0 reason. How do we feel about board wipes? I like them. Do you? Yeah, I didn't want to risk them having something like some kind of large sweeper or pump spell. Yeah, looks like we're stable. For now. The good news is I have Grim Harvest to get back Cryptorats. Watchrites. The last vest. Ah ha 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 ha. Did they just scoop? No, okay. It's not even real Watchrites. It's some kind of janktacular version. Yeah, I hyped this deck a lot back in the day. I thought it was pretty good. But once again, I'd like to see a mulch or something. What I really need to do is find a Pulsa Marasa, actually. Because that will give me the opportunity to do stuff. Like, a pulse here is just great, right? I also stacked that wrong. Well, what Pulse does is it lets me gain a ton of life for no real cost. Like, I have to do this just to kind of contain their army. Because eventually, like, it's going to be bad eventually when they just can start making multiple tokens a turn. I don't know. Couldn't tell you even if I did. Like, I'm not sure what they're doing. I can tell you that I don't like this card next game. Do we think they're running Lightning Bolt? I'm never going to actually use that for anything. I'm not sure what to say about this match right now. There's not a lot happening. We're kind of in a stalemate where they're just going to keep doing what they're doing and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And eventually one of us is going to have a problem. And there's a really good chance it's going to be me because I cannot seem to draw a life gain spell. Okay. Now I can actually start attacking. Yeah, I seem to always attract the crazy matches, it seems. Oh my lord! I really need a Pulsamarasa. Bad. Very badly. I'm worried about timing out, honestly. Like, in the match. This is ridiculous, right? This is just a little ridiculous. That is one way of putting it. Huh. Huh. My best bet is still a Pulse of Murasa, which for some reason is eluding me. One, two, three, four, five. How many can you make? They're all right in there. Yeah, they got it. This was... I mean, that... Like, yeah, I needed the pulse. I went 30 cards without seeing one. And here we see the Pauper staple, the I have you and I'm just going to overkill. I mean, if they just cast Rites of Initiation for the Rubbin, it wouldn't be surprising. Huh. You seem good. Okay, my guess is that they're going to bring in, what's that card? Do you know the card I'm talking about? It's, Spider Silk Armor. Edict seems bad. Crime also doesn't seem very good. So you are definitely coming in. As are you. So what do we think? What of these cards should come in? Should it be Brindlebore? Should it be Last Rites? I think it's Brindlebore. Let's see if I can actually, let's see if this deck will actually fire on some cylinders today. That was brutal, right? Not seeing a pulse in, I don't know, 30 cards? My deck is trolling me. So aggressively. So aggressively. Yeah, Boar the Live Harvest is really good. Really? I'll take the Rage Kit. I'll take the Rage Quit. Okay. Things are way better this time around. Oh, I'm sorry, Mandark. I am sorry. I'm not really sorry. Mike, do you want to explain that joke about how good Monomorphos is? I don't think everyone understands what you're trying to say. Okay, what Mike is trying to say is that Monomorphos is not actually a good card. It has its purposes, but more often than not, it kind of just sits there. Well, I'm going to explain it for you. It kind of just sits there and waits for your opponents to do something. So what ends up happening is you don't do anything. It just takes up a slot in your deck. Like that. Wow, this is a study in cards that are not good. Really, instead of running spells that actually help my opponent win the game, he or they wasted slots on Gitaxian Probe and Monomorphos. Why? What is good about that? I don't know. I would really like to know what is good about that. The incremental gains you get from doing that are so minimal. Hey, I'm not just a random stream. I am the random stream. Yeah. Go to 5. Go to 5. Go to 5. But, sure, that's how they see it, but that doesn't make it true. Like, I can say that running Tranquil Thicket is like running a land and a draw spell, but that's not really true. You've played this list? My opponent is raging right now. They are just skipping things for no reason. Like, okay, now I have to start being worried because they have that. What I need to do is mulch into... Yeah, this might be bad. This might be very bad. Draw 5. Fine. Yep. That is brutal. Milled the Justice. That's bad. Well, I might just lose here. Well, I'm speechless. But hey, you know, good for them. I'm rolling my eyes so hard right now, I'm looking at the edge of time itself. Watch Rights is not a real deck. I don't believe any deck that folds to Crypt Rats is real. I'm sorry. You can disagree with me if you'd like. But yeah, just that sequence of events was very disheartening. But thus is life, things happen. Okay, this hand does something. Let's see if we can salvage. Oh, balls. Is this Flicker? It is. Watch as they preordain into preordain. We're learning that Jund Lands is not really a viable deck right now. I think that's fair to say. No, Mike. It's Flicker. What did I say? Preordain into preordain. What are they doing? Bottom, top. Well, look on the bright side. We found the pulses. And they discard something. Decay. Sure. And the Rangers just lost. Okay, let's see if I can upgrade the quality of cards in my hand. Let's see if I can bait them into countering this. So then I can just get it back with Grim Discovery. No? Okay. Well, that's actually terrible. Because now all my some of my win cons are in the yard. Sure. Hi, Aaron. How are you? Oh, thank you. How's that? How to adjust the laptop screen. Oh, Aaron, you always know exactly what to say to make me feel slightly embarrassed. Not bad. Ugh. Don't think we're winning this one. Not this game, anyway. The daggers! The absolute dagger of drawing the, Yeah, I think I'm gonna... If I don't win this one, I think I might just drop from the league. It's pretty... No, that card's not very good. It doesn't actually stop you from losing. It makes it harder for them to win, but it doesn't stop you from losing. Hello, Shirazamon. Huh. That worked. Huh. Oh, we were definitely doing better with the Mardu deck. Absolutely, without a doubt. I mean, if they play the Flicker here, it's basically over. Or rather, Archaeomancer. It's more or less over. Counter? Yeah, there really isn't much I can do here. I might like this deck a lot, but it's just not really good right now. Oh, that would have been better a couple turns ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe if I live? Maybe? Yeah, we're not really enjoying the Jund right now. Things are bad. Things are not good with the Jund. Let's go to the next one. And I think that if this goes, I think I might stop and then reload Mardu because, oh, Lord, is this painful. This losing, not what I want to be doing. So Harvest is good against them. Last Rites might be good against them. Let's find out. Nothing else I have is good against them. Ghastly Demise is garbage. Flame Jab is garbage. Out of curiosity, no, it's just a lands build. Is there any deck anyone would like me to try tonight that might be decent besides this or Mardu Monarch? Trolling me. Sure. Okay, this actually isn't too bad. If I can stick a Crypt Rats. Whoa. Raven's Crime is also in the deck, and I'd ask you kindly to watch your language. Flame Jab is actually pretty good against small creature decks. What do you mean by Tron with Thorn? What would that look like? Top. Top. Ah, man. Binned one of my best cards in the matchup. Sure, that's hilarious. Alright. Alright. How do I want to play this? Okay. Things are getting interesting. I know Jason has a Tron deck with, not with Thorn per se. But in the sideboard, and he likes it there. Fine. Okay. This actually isn't the worst for us. I can put you back because I don't need you right now. Draw you anyway. Crypt Rats. Okay. Not great, but keeping it together. I have not posted the list yet. I'm not necessarily going to because it's not doing so great. If they have an edict, that's bad. If they don't have an edict, that's good. Top, top. So that means they found an edict. Last Rites, Chainer's Edict, no. Last Rites, Grim Discovery, Mulch. So it doesn't look like they have counters, which is interesting. Okay. Please don't have another edict. Is that the fourth Preordain they've cast? Top. Top. No, only the third. I mean, if they have another edict, it's very bad for us. But that's not too bad. Okay. Sure. Land? Not land, but might get me land. So yeah, let's do this. I don't think blocking is really what we're trying to do here, unfortunately. Really, our best bet to win is to deal them 20 quickly. Now we have to block, so there really isn't anything I can do about that. Neither of these are good options, but Muldrifter is the more dangerous one right now. So their next hit knocks me to 2? Interesting. Okay. I mean, really, whenever they draw an Edict or if they draw Horror, it's just terrible for me. Like, Edict or Horror just means they win. Am I going to win this one? I don't think I am. Nope. Not going to win this one. Well, maybe. No. If I draw Pulse, maybe I live. What do you mean, with the tree? It was the right move. Okay, let's cut our losses with this, because this has just been an experiment in failure. So, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a minute, and then, let's see if I want to play some two-person queues tonight. I'll be right back. So, that was a beating. So, what do you think we should do? Do you think we should try to solve our wounds in the two-person queues, or do you think we should try something else? I'm fine playing Mardu. I like that deck. Do you like it? Let's change the name of the stream. Oh wow. Okay, you guys everyone in the chat seems to want Mardu. Okay. Yeah, winning is nice. I see Jason's in the chat. Hey, J Siri. Yeah, got my face stomped. Not so much fun. Okay. Let's Mardu this. Running back the same one I ran last night. I like this too. Mardu's a lot more fun. Well, frankly, winning's a lot more fun. I had an inflated ego with this deck. I managed to win one earlier today in the two-person queue against a mono-white aggro deck, which hurt my soul because I love mono-white aggro so much. But this morning I actually played a match with Mardu against Marasatron in the two-person queues. And what ended up happening is I stuck the Monarch early, but I Bojuka Bogged away their Rolling Thunder, and that was their real win condition. So they ended up losing game one by casting Muldrifter with one card in their deck, and they had 30 seconds left on the clock. So I won that match pretty handily. In that they couldn't really play game two. So what did we learn today? We learned Jund Lands isn't good, as much as I want it to be. If I'm running Duress, I like having 3 Duresses, more than 2. Because 2, Duress is the kind of card that's much better in it's good at all points in the game, but it's also nice in your opening hand. And so running 2, that's a reasonable switch. Starting to get a headache. Running 2 Duress is just a good way to draw them at the inopportune time. Now, there's something to be said for leaning heavier on discard with cards like Addle, Duress, maybe Okiba Gang Shinobi, things like that. But I'm not sure I really want to. If I'm running 2 Duress, I definitely want to find space for a Raven's Crime. Okay. Not tokens. I recognize this name. The Mono Woes continue. You know what? On the draw, I'm going to keep this because of that. Not ideal, but not the worst. So they're almost definitely on Kodoltha, which is not terrible, but because I have Justice in the open, it makes it a lot better. Fine by me. Yeah, unless I draw Lightning Bolt here, I'm just going to Edict this. I'm not going to get a better shot with Edict anytime soon. Because they do run so many tokens. So better to use it there and then and get the maximum amount of value out of it, hitting something I know I need to hit. Huh. Thank you. I like riding them. I'm not too worried about this. They might just be on a different version. They might not have the Battle Screech. But we'll see. It's a Monarch Mirror, that's right. Okay, good. I'm the captain now. So, now it becomes a game of who has more removal. And I'm running black cards. Oh, this is going to be an interesting fight. So if they go for Kodoltha Rebirth here, I think I just, Justice. But they didn't, so I don't have to Justice. I just get to do that. This. And let's pick this up. Justice does put me in a great position this game, as does Beetleback Chief. I like my draw. I like my chances right now. Now, the fact of the matter is they can burn me out. That is something they are very capable of doing. Like, I'm at 17. They have at least 21 more points of burn in the deck. Someone get the meme. Okay, yeah. Life gain's great here. Things you only hear in Pauper. Life gain is great here. I guess also in Commander. So I'm playing this instead of the Rager because it just applies more pressure to my opponent. Neither are great with... Yep. See what I mean? It doesn't matter sometimes. Well, that just happened. That's why you run those cards though, right? You run them to draw them. Which makes these come in handy. I can't reasonably cut my multiple card removal because there's a very good chance they're still running all that stuff. But I need to cut something. Two things, actually. I guess I could have read the bones. That seems bad, though. And I'll cut a signet since... Jeez. Well, maybe this time they won't have, you know, all the burn spells in their top 20 cards. That'd be nice. Maybe I can draw a third land. That'd be great. Not the land I wanted, but it'll do. Yeah, the last match I played Horror of the Broken Lands. That card was really good, even though it never really mattered. The one time it mattered, I was already basically dead. Let's see what they do here. Okay. I like this matchup a little bit more. Like, I like what's going on a little bit more, but I'm still very hesitant to see what happens because lost out of nowhere last time, and that was really brutal. Like, exceptionally so. I'll take this. So I think I don't do anything here. I would waste the Bolt, but Bolt is much better against Skyfisher. So I think I'm just going to play out Rift Watcher and go from there. Interesting. I wonder why they didn't pick up the Bog. Probably because it comes into play tapped. Okay. And this is why I didn't waste the Lightning Bolt last time. Okay, they have a Great Furnace in hand, that much I know. One, two, three, four, five, six. So actually next turn I can just flash back Justice, depending on what they do. But you never know, they might have all the Galvanic Blasts in their hand again. Buyback. I meant buyback. Crackback, buyback. What's the song? Raindrop, Drop Top? I don't know pop music. That's fine by me. Are you for real? They brought an Angler? You've got to be kidding me. Just this... They're not... Okay, sure. You are the monarch. Congratulations. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm more impressed by the, what is it? The, less the Monarch and more the Gurmag Angler. Okay. Yep. Yep. They just had it. I mean, sometimes they're just going to have all the removal and all the burn. And you're going to draw... Sure. Sure. Okay. This gives me a shot. Yep. Listen, they just got all the platinum hits in here. You know what? There's a high likelihood that was in their main deck, honestly. Oh, I left the edicts in. Okay. Thought I took them out. So just to be clear, they've had 4 Galvanic Blasts and a Lightning Bolt in the top half of their deck. Just to be clear. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I don't think he's playing more than 4. Variance is a thing, and when it comes out against you, it kind of stinks. You know, they had the Monarch. I didn't. They had all the burn spells game 1. And right now I'm drawing dead. I mean, their deck's basically doing the same thing we're trying to do. They just happen to do it better this time. At the same time, their deck is a little... So I have a problem with the entire Kadoltha strategy. I don't think it's very good to try and pick up cards to put them down for a moderate advantage. I think it's wasted slots, basically. And sure, you can make it work somehow, but you're basically running 8 to 12 cards in your deck that only serve to draw you a card that aren't even that good. I don't think this is a good strategy. Yet, it sees play. Now, clearly it does well, but I don't think I'd ever be caught dead playing it. Wouldn't hurt if they played a little faster, though. Just put me out of my misery. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So here's the thing. If they have double lightning bolt, I'm dead. And given how many cards they've drawn, well, they bottom both, so I have a turn, maybe? Well, this is a losing skid I'm trying to play my way out of. I want to take bets on whether or not they're going to show me their hand. I'm going to say they are. Would have lost that bet. How much is my rating tanked? Started at like 1640. Lost miserably. Okay, I haven't tanked that much. It's okay. I swear, I really should just play Hexproof next time. Would you all like that if I played Boggles? I'm gonna keep this, even though it's not great. But I can't really, like, it has land drops and good cards. Oh, so you don't want me to play Boggles. That's oddly reassuring. What do you want me to play? So is this Songs or is this One Land Spy? Oh my lord. Is this One Land Spy? Let's not be... This might be Songs and not One Land Spy. Listen, I will take the random decks. It's One Land Spy. Oh my lord. Here we go. Okay. How does this deck win? It doesn't. But my removal is less good here. My life gain is great. You, I guess? Yeah, you... They have a sideboard plan, right? Does it involve blue cards? Hey, can somebody tell me how many people are in the chat? Oh. Yeah, this is basically Oops All Spells, the Pauper version. They sideboarded up to 65. My issue with the deck is that it has an upper bound of about 27 damage. So if you get out of that range, you're fine. Nice! This is awesome. Okay, yep. They sided into the other game plan, which involves using Mnemonic Wall, Cavern Harpy, and Grey Merchant of Asphodel to try and win the game. So, made the right call by bringing these in. Oh, man. Friends don't let friends play One Land Spy. And next turn I'm going to play the Cleric and see if they just scoop again. Pizza is always good. I thought about getting pizza. Victory. Oh man, I'm sorry that was not a match. I'll take it though. I will take that all day. So I ran 10 miles this morning, which was great. My wife's out of town too, but I had leftovers. I might go to the Shake Shack in my neighborhood tomorrow. But I did my 10-mile training run this morning, so I think I earned my brunch of scrambled eggs and chorizo. Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. There we go. Modern? This is Pauper. So, what did they do? Did they shuffle? They chose not to shuffle. Okay. So that tells me they're probably on the list. Yeah, I actually have to eat fairly healthy. I have a chronic illness, so I can't really ruin my body too much with junk food. Oh, they're this version. Okay. Honestly, man, it could be so much worse than it is. I'm really lucky. I have it under control. I take my medicine. I'm healthy as far as I can tell. You know, I have a good doctor. Like, don't worry too much about me. No, really, I don't need sympathy. I'm in good health, really. Save your sympathy for people who need it. There are a lot of people out there who are much sicker than I am. Yeah, I'm actually think this is a pretty decent matchup. I mean, yeah, they can do a lot of stuff with Alchemist, but I did get a haircut, Jason. How nice of you to notice. Alchemist isn't scary, period. So first things first, let me just attack just to see if I can go them into blocking. Because if I attack, it'll actually make any lightning bolt or magma spray off the top, if they block, that is. Which they won't. So let's see what happens. Nope. Okay, I think we're just dead here. Like, they need to have... They have Rage and another spell. It's just over. Huh. Well, if they have Rage, it's over. Yeah. Huh. Okay. I live to fight another day. Barely. This Battle Rage still is terrible. Sure. I can't risk getting the Rager back. Forgot I had this in the graveyard. I only run one Terminate main. That is not good right now. I think I have to Pilfers here just to have another body on the ground. But I'm not casting the Rager. I just need the other extra body. Okay, now I have to start attacking. Like, I can't really sit back much longer. Probably should have started attacking last turn, but I'm actually going to attack with Thorn because I'm more than willing to trade it with something of theirs. That is a great draw. If I survive. think they just scooped. All right. You are less good. We did it. Justice is less good. Edict is better. Font is less good. You are better. Strands and O-ring are better. Pyroblast isn't bad. Firebolt? Chief is fine, but not as great. Let's cut a Read the Bones. Is it Magma? I think it's Magma Spray, actually. No, I want Magma Sprays because they're almost definitely bringing in their Geists. Let's, I'm on the draw. Let's cut a Signet. One, two, three, four. Gotta mulligan this. Much better. I think after this I'm going to relog. Stream, my computer's lagging a little bit, so I'll be right back. Well, after this match, I'm going to log off Moto, start the stream again, and be right back. And now I worry that my internet has died. Oh, Jason, they play in your favorite card, Preordain. That's what they're doing. Well, thanks for stopping by, Gato. They topped. Let's gain some life. Let's piss off our opponent. Should we do it again? We should do it again. Are they gushing? What could they do here? Let's see what they do with Ponder. So, what do you want to bet they might rage quit when I Oblivion Ring the third Cyclops? Uh, looks like they shuffled. Oh, they didn't shuffle. Okay, well, they had 4 Cyclops in the top 17 cards. That's what they do with Preordain. I'm at a pretty healthy life total, so I'm not too worried. They went top. I mean, if I survive this turn, I'm in okay shape. That's a big if, though. Well, they can't play another land, so I'm only going to 14? Sorry, I'm going to 11. That still feels okay, because next turn I just start flashing back edicts. I mean, they could gush, probe, gut shot. They went bottom top. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Well, the good news is they're out of Cyclopses. The bad news is that means my Pyroblasts have nothing to do now. What I really need here is a card draw spell. Like, I need to start drawing cards. That's the second lightning bolt. that could be dangerous. Not exactly what I wanted, but good enough. Pretty good. Oh man, they just made a huge mistake. By killing my Skyfisher, that lets me get it back. With that. I think we did it. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the stream. Don't go anywhere. I'm just going to restart my computer and Moto. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. So be right back. Let's finish this league up.